quite see ya. Uh, well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nick, and tonight we're going to be talking about a little something called fibronucleosis. Fibrinonucleosis. TPA. Welcome back. I hope you liked my little intro there. We're gonna get my phone back up there. So we have a pretty large topic to talk about today. Uh, Fibrinolytic therapy medications. All right. Now, what a fibrinolytic therapy medication is it's an entire class of drugs. All right. A lot of you kids got like epi, amiodarone, nitro, aspirin. Pretty easy stuff, right? We're going to talk about an entire class of drugs. So, in this class of fibrinolytic therapy medications, we have like TPA, streptase, Retivase, TNK-ACE. I mean, all these ACEs, and it's a little confusing, but fret not. We're but humble paramedics. We only need to know one, more or less, and that is going to be TPA, which is what we're going to focus on that today. But first, let's head to a commercial break.
Roof will cost you thousands in repairs, and gushing gutters can destroy your home's foundation. Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Seal, the easy way to coat, seal, and stop leaks fast. Just a quick shot and Flex Seal instantly fills cracks and holes, stopping the toughest leaks while remaining completely flexible. Flex Seal is actually liquid rubber in a can. Flex Seal is perfect for all your home repairs and covers easily. Now that's a beautiful seal that will last a lifetime. Flex Seal is perfect for roof repair and basement leaks. It's like a handyman in a can. This super...
Wow, thanks, Phil. Let's get back to the presentation. Okie dokie, future paramedics. Listen up. We got one drug to talk about right now, and that is going to be TPA, or as smart people know it, tissue plasminogen activator. That's a pretty long word. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to assume that you guys missed out on your advanced physiology class, but you got this thing called TPA, all right? TPA initiates the production of plasminogen. Plasminogen creates plasmin, all right? Now, plasmin, when you mix it with a couple other things, it breaks down fibrin, which essentially is what your clots are made of. So, this is important because that's what's actually destroying the clots from the TPA. In layman's terms, TPA could be described as supercoumadin. It just breaks down clots. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Nick, you big dummy, TPA is used for strokes. What does this have to do with cardiology? Well, my young Padawans, let me tell you. Alright, so, my Padawans, listen to this. It's it's TPA. This is used for strokes. Why would we care about this? Well, let me tell you a little story. All right, let's pretend you are a rural hospital that is running a code. All right, you're doing your CPR. You're running a good old fashioned ACLS code. Right now, these ERs have some very smart people called doctors and RNs who have a couple more tools in their toolbox than we have out in the field, assuming you work for a humble ambulance service. So they're this hospital, right? They're running their code. They can't get ROSC. Typically, after about 15 minutes, they can activate TPA if suspected of a some kind of thrombosis, right? So that's a clot in your coronary arteries or a pulmonary embolism, right? So they activate this TPA. That TPA destroys a clot, and all of a sudden they get ROSC. It's a miracle. The only downside is it's at a rural hospital, and we all know rural hospitals do not treat patients, right? They just don't keep them. So they transfer them out to the cities. Your regions, your United, your hopefully not St. Joe's, but I guess St. Joe's, uh, places out there. So all of a sudden, you are on a transport with a ROSC patient who is getting TPA treatment. It is important to realize what TPA is and I guess how to manage that kind of pump. So I guess that's really where us as paramedics come in. All right, so one of the more common forms of TPA is going to be Activase, right? So Activase, uh, it's a weight-based medication, right? So you have all these dosages and infusion and your bolus ideas. This you really should not mess with this unless it's in your local protocols. Otherwise, just keep the pump at what the hospital sets it as, and you're going to be golden for the majority of your transfer, hopefully. So, kiddos, we hit quite a bit of topics today, right? We talked about what fibrinolytic therapy medication is, our most common one, which is TPA, um, how it applies to us as paramedics, more commonly on transfers, how it works physiologically, right, in the body, that succession, right? We talked about dosaging, when you're gonna, like, what situations in a cardiac, at least, in a cardiac situation, you're gonna see these TPAs implemented. It's going to depend on your local protocols and what your hospital, I guess, does, what their protocols are. But I hope you learned something. I hope you had a hoot watching my video. Um, and at the end of the day, what more could I ask for? This has been fun. You've been a great crowd. You guys have all been very supportive of the video process. It's a little different, right? But I think we had fun here. This was nice. All right, so I want you to stay fresh and continue on with your presentations. Killed it. Super proud. Could not ask for more. With that, I say